In this video, we are going to write unit test for our create order API. But first, we had a typo in execute function, so I just updated it. And in create order action, we really doesn't need order save. So we created order here. We does not update the order, and this will save it directly. So we doesn't need this. And I already created the test cases because if I created line by line, it will take too long. So to make the video short, I just created it and I'll explain it. And I'll push this repo to the GitHub and add the link into the description of the videos. Let's try to explain it. First, we used a refresh database trait. So we have a fresh database with each test case call. In the setup function that runs also before each test case, we did the parent setup and we did like the authentication. So if we did not do this, so we will have an authenticated response for every API call. So I did it in the setup function. So we don't have to do it in every other test case. And we begin to test validations. First, we tested that we receive products array. We call the API and we assert the validation error with the key products. We assert also we should receive a valid product ID and quantity. So we did not create yet any product in the database. So when we call the API with product IDs that doesn't exist, so we should receive an error, and also the quantity should be 1 at least. This is for validation. We go to the happy scenario. So we test if we provided valid information, we should receive a successful response. So yeah, we create a category and we create a product with the price 100 and the stock was 10. And we did the call and our quantity is 2. All right, so the price should be 200 and the stock, it should be 800. Right, so first we assert the exact JSON structure. So this is the exact response we should receive. All right, as we did in the last episode. And there is another assertion also for the database. So we should check for a record that has user ID with our authenticated user ID. And the price of the order should be 200 and with the status please. And yeah, we refresh the product and assert that the product stock is reduced by 2, so it should become 8. And another one, we tested the exception. If you can remember, we did something here. When you reduce stock, if the quantity is bigger than the stock, so we should throw an exception and we should return a field. So yeah, I'm creating a category and product as the previous method, and we do the call but with quantity 11. Right, so this should return a field, order field, right? If you check the order controller, here is exactly what we return. Going back to our test, and we assert also that this record did not insert it into the database, and we assert also the product stock is still the same. Yeah, that's it. Let's run our test cases. So PHP artisan test. Everything working fine. Stay tuned. See you in the next video. Bye.